We've started.
Oh, okay.
Alicia's up there. I did convince her to be in the video, but she's kind of... The thing is, she already got ready.
I wasn't aware.
She's ready. So she's just going to be...
We can't even fit 2 people here anyway.
We can if we like squish together really, really closely. But I mean, you can be at the end. You can be the reveal because she literally looks like a queen. I know you can't see her. I can see her in the mirror in front of me and over here. I have 2 angles to refer to, but she looks like a queen. So she'll be at the end, and we'll do the reveal. But we're giving September a go away party because next week.
Yeah.
We're going to go into sobriety for a good cause. Neither of us are converting to a religion or a cult. We are going sober for October, and I'll leave the links down below if you feel like sponsoring us. I think that it's a fair challenge. I did it last year, albeit with different company. I don't know if you did it. You didn't do it with us, but you constantly guilt tripped me. So this year, you've decided to just join me because you couldn't stop me from doing it this year. But we will be taking a ceremonial shot at the end of this. Alicia still has to decide if she wants to do that. But I think also, like, people think we're, like, mad alcoholics because of every time I post, like, we've gone out partying. But the most drinks I've had was when we went out to Pimp Shui, right? We went out to this dive bar in Farringdon, which is just like, it's the coolest place. We always go there. But we went out there, and I think it was that time where we met the French guy and the Italian. That was the most drinks I had ever.
Oh god, yeah.
So I had like 3 cocktails.
Funny.
I had like 3 cocktails and 2 shots, and I was smashed. So like, we don't drink a lot, guys. You don't have to worry about us. And Alicia barely drinks. She has like 1 drink. And then you're out. You just tap out. You don't even have like the bartender at Pimp Shui will give us free shots because he wants to get drunk.
Yeah.
And because he wants to hit on you. But like, he'll give us free shots and Alicia will just leave it on the table for me to drink.
Yep.
And then you'll be like, oh, you didn't have to drink that. And it's true, I didn't have to. But when someone gives you something, you can't just leave it on the table.
Well, the other option is I die.
No, the other option is you go to Kaya Oval.
True. I don't want to do that again. Not for a while.
Do you want to tell that story?
No.
Why?
You can tell it.
You want me to tell it?
Yeah.
So this was on a night because we kind of control. I feel like we control each other, and that's why nothing crazy ever happens when we're out together.
Exactly.
But like, this was on a night where she went out with like a group of her other friends that aren't as good as me. But she went out. I love you too. But she went out with a group of like other friends, and they got fucking trashed. I can't remember which bar you went to.
A couple.
So you went to El Camion.
Yeah, that was the last.
I like El Camion. We have to go back to El Camion at some point.
Right.
You don't like El Camion.
No, I don't like
Why
the
don't you
music.
like El Camion? I like the Latin music. It allows me to dance. Last time we went to El Camion, you literally sat there the entire time.
Yeah, 'cause I was getting so annoyed with everyone because they kept shoving into me.
Oh my god, remember Tornado Lady?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, she was all elbows. And I was the one standing and dancing around with other people. I feel like I really let out my bisexuality that day. I was just dancing with any woman who came in remote contact with me. But she was like spinning around with her elbows out, like she was out here trying to kill somebody. But I like El Camion because it's all like Afrobeats and Latin music, and I didn't know that wasn't your music. I thought that was your music.
I like Afrobeats, but they weren't playing like a lot.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I prefer what's it called, Thirst, because they play a mixture of R&B, 90s R&B, Afrobeats. They play Latin music as well.
Yeah.
They play more of my songs.
Okay, we need to go back to Thirst.
Yeah,
but like, we went to Thirst last time. Remember when they put on that Indian music and all the white people turned up? Like, what is this? They like started playing, I And the other thing is, like, they started doing, like, really racist dances. Well, I felt really attacked. They were, like, screwing the light bulb and putting the dog. Like,
Yeah, I don't
it's
get
just...
offended by that.
I was so offended. I was like, how dare you stand around like you're fucking slugs the rest of the time. But as soon as they put on the Bollywood music, you're screwing fucking light bulbs. Like, what is... And I do not get offended easily. Like, people have been straight up racist to me and I've laughed. Like, it's ridiculous how not offended I am by some things. But they did that and I genuinely felt hurt. I was like, how dare you? How dare you? We have, like, Latin music playing. We have English music playing. We have, like... They had, like... yesterday's pop playing, and they weren't doing anything. They were just shuffling around, just nodding their heads as if this was a fucking library. Like, what is this? And then the Indian music turns up and they're all like fucking balle balle up in the house. It's ridiculous. But anyways, you went to Thirst. Did you go to Thirst that night?
No.
Where else did you go?
I can't remember the place. It was this other place. We went to a pub first, and then we went to this other place.
Yeah.
Where my friend got like discounted drinks.
Oh yeah.
And then we went to El Camion.
And like, as I said, like when me and Alicia go out, I feel like we control each other and we take care of each other.
Like, egging me on to
but like, I feel like your friend had her own things going on. You said she was like arguing with her boyfriend or something.
I mean,
like
I don't remember that. I was out by that point.
Yeah, you. So basically,
no, it was the bouncer that told me this when you were there.
Yeah. We like went back to El Camion and the bouncer like remembered you.
Yeah, he was like, oh no.
Oh, I remember you. Oh, you're not with your friend. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he like started telling me half the story.
I mean, telling me half the story as well, because I mean, one, I wasn't there, and two, even if I was, I would not.
Yeah, by that point,
there.
You were fucking gone.
I know, I would not have been there.
You were wasted.
Yeah.
So she got really wasted, and she met a guy. Oh, we're not going to bring him up here because he's a child.
Not like that. He's not an actual child.
He's not a child. He's 21, but like I can't expose him like that.
No.
This is a public platform. We can't be just calling out people's names. Yeah, so she met a guy. He was really concerned for her. And really like an adult, because he is an adult, yeah. Like an adult, he bought her an Uber home. But... Trust the British accent to ruin a perfectly good moment. So he was really sweet and he had ordered her an Uber. She gets in the Uber and she doesn't know what happens. No. She doesn't know what happens, but she must have really pissed off the Uber driver because he drove her in the opposite direction to Kennington. Alicia lives in northwest London, right? And Kennington is like what? Southeast, yeah. Right? He drove her in the opposite direction to Kennington, to Kaya Oval, which is a cricket stadium. And she just found herself there. Like, she was... How long were you wandering around Kaya Oval?
Remember.
You must have done a lap. And also, Alicia's like, as from some of my other videos, you might know she's a cricket fan, so it's completely plausible that you said, I want to go to Kaya Oval. But...
Fun fact, there was actually a game the next day at that... Oh, actually that day, but later on in the afternoon. In the afternoon. Yeah, not 3 a.m. So it's completely plausible that you actually said, I want to go to Kaya Oval. But he, as a driver, as an Uber driver, who you tell your deepest, darkest secrets to, as an Uber driver, he should have known that you were drunk and you don't live at Kaya Oval. And also, did you not... I would have assumed that the guy who bought you the Uber, let's call him Fisher, okay? His surname sounds like it's a Fisher. Like he's a white guy. But I don't expect you to. You like saw him one time? Yeah.
So, fuck that. But yeah, I would have assumed he would have keyed in your address into his phone.
No, you just
so I don't. Yeah, I know. But like, how did he put in a southeast postcode? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's such a far way away from your postcode.
Well, I told him my postcode and he put it in as I said it, and then I don't know how I ended.
You don't know how you ended up at Kaya Oval, and you like threw up so much.
Oh my god, yeah, everywhere.
You threw up everywhere.
It's not funny. funny.
The time that I got the most wasted was with you.
Yeah.
Because of... I can't remember his name.
Neither can I.
Julio, let's call it. He was... I don't think it began with a J.
No, that's just my generic name.
You think it's Jeff? Let's go with Jeff. My name is Jeff. Such an old meme. I'm gonna get roasted for that. But yeah, he got me super, super fucking wasted because he bought me one cocktail and one shot. Total of one.
But on top of your already 2 drinks.
Yeah, I had 2 drinks, and I think I can't remember what it was about that day. It was the day before Pride.
Yeah.
And we were meant to go and meet Carl, Zara, and Halima at Troy Bar.
Yeah.
And then we did, and then I went in. I paid £5 to pee. Yeah. That was and I was apologizing, and I think I introduced you to Carl like 7,000 times.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then you guys started fucking with me. You were like, you haven't even introduced us. You're such a bad friend. And I'm like, oh my god, this is Alicia. That was a good night out. I still have a very memorable picture from that night.
Oh, yeah.
I have a few memorable pictures from that night. I have a picture with those 2 guys. Of us. With Frenchie and Jeff.
What? Where?
Have you not seen that? I sent it to you.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure I took it on your phone.
Oh, I don't know. Probably lost in my Snapchat folder then.
Yeah, I don't know. But we did take a picture, and I will show it to you later. I think I uploaded it to Facebook.
Oh my god.
No one sees my Facebook pictures. No, it's not on Twitter. It's not like public.
Great.
It's just my friends who see me doing questionable things. And then it's like everyone sees me do. I'm online. Yeah. I mean, I haven't done. Am I the Kardashian of the activism community? I'm just like sitting here fighting for free speech so I can do shit, not because it's important. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just tell drinking stories. Feels apt.
Right.
Since we're going to be drinking tonight.
Well, you more so than me.
Yeah.
It finishes at 10 as well, so it's like we're
It finishes at 10, but then there's an after party.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Yeah. I think it's because, so the place that we're going, the area that it's in is very residential.
Oh, right, yeah.
So they can't be open too late. But there's an after party at a different club.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to go to that. We might just invite some other people to come and hang out. Might be a better idea. I don't know. Depends.
In this?
Oh my god. Wait until you see our outfits. I might put a picture at the end of this video.
Definitely.
Because Alicia's been going on about how we need to dress up like Ocean's 8.
Yeah.
And
pull off a heist.
And pull off a heist. Okay, tell me what your ideal heist scenario is.
Well, dressed like this.
Yeah. So what would you want to rob?
That's the thing, I'm trying to think of what I want to rob.
Clickbait. We plan to rob a bank. Go on.
I mean, jewelry. I feel like that would be the...
Would you not want to, like, heist in, like, a museum or something?
I would love to get a book. Like,
you would love to get a book? Which, like, but, like, British Library? Is that what you would want to heist?
First edition, super rare, expensive...
book.
The books will like, crumble if you turn the page, if you even touch it with your bare fingers. Book. You
want that kind of book? Yes. You know what, one of my friends told me, I can't remember who it was, but I remember hearing it and I was just like, what? They were telling me that they like old books, but not because they're valuable. They like them because they smell like old books.
What?
Crazy, right? Like, why would you want a book because it smells a certain way?
I mean, I like the smell of books, like new books.
Like new books, yeah, but not old books.
No, I don't like that.
That's such a strange thing to want in a book.
Right.
You want that old paper, like, bookworm smell.
Ew.
I did want to talk a little bit about cancer, but I feel like that would bring the mood down. Because we're raising money for cancer research. Yeah. And the reason I did it last year is because it wouldn't have worked any other year because I wasn't really drinking before last year. Last year some shit really went down. Like I left my house. I really found myself. So I was drinking a lot more. And also I've made so many friends this year. Like, it's so strange. I never thought of myself as a person who had like a lot of friends. Because I didn't think I wanted them. But I've made maybe too many friends. I don't know how I'm going to afford Christmas this year. Like, I don't.
I know.
It's going to be a hassle. I might just opt out of Christmas this year. It's not part of my culture, okay? It's a white people thing. But yeah, it's purely financial. I don't know how I'm going to afford it. But yeah, I didn't start drinking properly until last year. So I thought I would do it because my mum died of cancer. So it's like a thing that's, I don't want to say really close to my heart. I can't say cancer's really close to my heart. But it's an issue that's really close to my heart. Because I've seen the suffering firsthand. Especially if it's diagnosed late and you have all these different complications to deal with. So I wanted to raise money, and actually I volunteered at a number of different hospices before I found actual work. I gave away Did you just hide from the camera?
Yeah, because
it's a surprise.
Yep.
I actually worked at a bunch of hospices to give back a little bit because I know how much work they did and how much they struggled. But yeah, that's why I want to raise money for cancer research. And I don't think any other charity does do this for this. Go sober for this.
Yeah.
If they did it with other charities, I would totally do it.
Does stuff breakfast and stuff.
They do coffee mornings.
Yeah.
Which is really fun, but I've never hosted one. I really want to, but as I said, I didn't really have friends until this year.
Yeah.
My only friend was you. Up until this year. So yeah, I would love to host a coffee morning with all my friends and get them to donate to this charity because I genuinely think the work they do is really, really important. But I was thinking earlier in the year, actually, up in May, I feel like May is probably about right. I was telling you I want to do other challenges for charities, but I couldn't find any. A lot of them are marathons. I can't really do a marathon. It's not fun. It's one day. It's not a I can run from A to B and that's it. That's not something worth sponsoring. I wish that there were more challenges that charities offered so that people could take part. But I guess it's because people don't really want to do that. They just want to give their money and go. So I don't know. But I would love to do some more challenges, which is why I was really looking forward to October because I can go sober. And many of you might think, oh, well, that's not a challenge. You were sober for such a long period of your life. I just started drinking, okay? And I find it a lot of fun. I don't have a problem yet. But I just started drinking and experiencing all these different things. I just made a video about how I got high in Amsterdam. So I'm very much still experiencing different things. So for me, it is a challenge to stop for a whole month. And I think it would be a very good challenge to do. A lot of people, when I posted that I was going sober on Twitter, a lot of people were like, are you converting back? And I was like, no, I'm going sober for a month. Those are people don't drink. It's not just Muslims that don't drink.
For a month.
Yeah, just Muslims stopping during Ramadan. Funny. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I roped Alicia into it because she was like, I'll do it with you. Because let's be real, if you're drinking with anyone else, you're just going to end up in a stadium.
That's true. I mean, that is fun.
Yeah, but not every week.
No, but that's the thing, I've not done that since May. Yeah, May.
Do you want to do it again? Do you want to go to Kayava tonight, after 10 o'clock?
We'll have to. Well, there's nothing happening there, so no. There's no World Cup this time. That's the thing.
There wasn't a World Cup last time. You turned up at 3 a.m.
But the World Cup was going on, and there was a match there, but just later in the day. I just happened to be very early.
Did you even go to see that match?
No, I didn't have tickets. I didn't buy tickets for that, to be fair.
Did you ever buy tickets to go to Kaya Oval?
Yeah.
Was that the first time you'd gone to Kaya Oval?
No,
was when you were drunk?
Quite a few times. Because that's where my dad had the membership.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to go whenever I want when they had like the NatWest Plus or whatever.
Ah. I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the biggest mistake you've made while drunk?
I mean, there's so many to choose from.
I know, but what's like the coup de grace? Like, what is the biggest?
Oh my god! When I tried to go over to someone's house.
What?
With you, remember? Do you
Whose house did you try to go to?
Say. Do you remember?
Mouth it to me. They can't see you. Oh my god!
Well, you were there!
I can't remember this. That's probably not a surprise.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh wait, I remember. You know what the worst thing about that is? He lives half the way away from here.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he lives across the road.
I know.
But that was the biggest mistake.
I mean, I've made a lot, but that was the dumbest. I mean, haven't made that many mistakes whilst I was drunk, because I don't really get drunk.
I mean, that story is hysterical, though.
I know.
That was like the first time we tasted drunk. Like, it wasn't even drunk. It was just like the first time we thought we were drunk. It was tequila. It was National Tequila Day.
Yeah, we had a shot tequila, and I had margarita.
This is actually your fault.
No, because you came
no. You told me that it was National Tequila Day, and we used to do this thing. Like, it must have been like 2 years ago, a year ago. Must have been 2 years ago. 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 years ago, we were lightweights. We were just two nerdy kids that ran a library. That was us. And you had never, the change. We have really corrupted ourselves here. But like 2 years ago, we had never like done anything wild. Like, our wild was that we would go to Frankie and Benny's, which is an American family diner. Yeah. We used to do this in a family diner. Right. Okay.
We used to get loud.
We did. The people there knew us. Like, they stopped IDing us.
Yeah.
But we would be loud. We would be there every single week on a Monday. Remember that? It would be on a Monday, and we would just bitch about our problems.
Yeah.
In Frankie and Benny's, and they used to do this deal where it was like 2 cocktails for £7.
Yeah.
But we knew they were watering down our drinks because we didn't know. We figured it out later because we had drinks at other places and realized, oh, this is just juice. And like, watering down drinks for us is usually a good thing because we don't get drunk very easily. But I feel like they started doing that because they didn't want us there, but they couldn't like tell us that we don't want you here.
I don't know.
Because I feel like the drinks were stronger when we started. And then by the end, they were just giving us water.
I feel like our tolerance is going up. Or at least yours was. Because you don't get as... Like, it takes you a bit longer to get drunk than me. I still get drunk pretty easily. Of my, like, 2 drinks.
I remember the days where you couldn't say, like, I don't want that. Now you do. Now you're like, I can't drink that. But I remember the days where you wouldn't refuse a drink. I miss those days.
Wow!
Because it just becomes me drinking your drinks that people buy you.
I've grown up.
But yeah, that was like the first time. National Tequila Day, 2016 or 17. Can't remember which one. Was the first time we like tasted drunk for the first time. And I'm still pretty responsible as a drunk person, except for that one time where I just flew off the fucking rails with those 2 fucking Europeans. We just talked about them.
Oh, those. Right.
Yeah, I really don't want to say their names.
Yeah.
But that was like the first time where I went off the rails. Usually I'm quite a responsible drunk, especially if I'm with you. I feel like I need to take care of you, which is bad. I know. It's not the best thing to do when you're trying to have fun. You just become someone's mother.
Yeah.
Not someone's, your mother.
Yeah.
Because I remember the days where you would go like get like tipsy off Frankie and Benny and then just try to climb onto the train tracks.
What?
Yeah.
No.
You'd be like walking on the yellow line at the train station. Wow. And I'd be like, can you move? Can you not? I need to go to work tomorrow. But But yeah, those were the days. And now it's like, we don't do this every week, but we do it pretty frequently.
Yeah.
Well, when we go out, we go out.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I think we usually buy ourselves one drink or each other. We buy it around for each other, or like we buy around each, and then after that, it's just free.
It's just dancing. It's just me trying to work off the drink, and you sitting and vibing to the music. And it works like that. I was thinking on the way here, you know how we've been talking about possibly living together in the future? You're the perfect roommate. Do you know why? Because we don't share the same taste in men.
Yes!
We don't share the same taste in men. We kind of share the same taste in clothes, but our sizes are wildly different. Yeah. So we're never going to be like fighting over that.
Right.
Sorted. You want a dog, I want a dog. It's perfect.
We have a name.
We have a name for a dog. And we know what breed it's going to be. It's going to be a mix of something because we really, really, really want to call him Einstein. What is it? Albert Frankenstein. Yeah, because there was a kid who said that. I don't want to tell this story. It's going to sound so goofy. But there was a kid that I used to tutor. I can't remember if you tutored us. You knew the kid, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember which library he used to go to, but he used to go to one of the libraries that we worked at. And he asked you if Albert Einstein and Victor Frankenstein were related.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't stop laughing about that.
Yeah.
Because it's so funny.
Yeah.
How dumb these kids are.
I was on my way after like tutoring them, and I was like on my way to meet you guys.
Yeah.
And I said it in the group chat, like, oh, this just happened. And for some reason, you were like, you found it so funny.
I found it so funny. I was dying laughing for weeks about it.
Wow.
That's what happens when I find something funny. I just can't stop laughing about it, or I can't stop repeating it. Like, I just keep talking about it. It's really annoying. But I mean, you love me, right?
Of course. Of course.
That's the other reason. Like, even if we did piss each other off while living together, we love each other way too much to be angry for too long. Like, we have our biggest fight. Our biggest fight was because you really desperately wanted to have a child. And I was so... You still do, but I was so against it, and we were like arguing about that for like a few weeks, and then we just like we didn't even address it the next time we like met up. We didn't even address it. It was like a non-argument. And you know that I will raise hell if you have a child.
Yeah.
Like, your child.
But you're also going to be the best aunt.
I'm going to be the best aunt because I'm responsible. I'll let them rebel, but responsibly. I'll supply the booze. I'll supply the weed, okay? But we're going to be responsible.
Yes.
I'm going to keep an eye on them. And if anybody tries to touch him, you know I'm going to get that drunken rage out. Oh, it's going to be great. You know what? The person I told you that I met up with yesterday?
Yeah.
You know what his biggest aspiration in life is?
What?
Guess. You're never going to guess it, but guess.
Opening up a sandwich truck? I don't know.
A sandwich truck?
I don't know.
Why?
Because you said I'd never guess.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll give you a hint. So, he wants to become, this is already going to sound ridiculous, a royal family member of an African country.
Okay. Right.
Guess what he wants. What his biggest aspiration in life is.
Okay. To marry someone to...
Not even that.
What?
Not even that.
So how is he... How does
Look, this was what we were fighting about.
Is he gonna face
his biggest aspiration in life, like if he had unlimited money, if he had unlimited everything, his biggest aspiration in life is to become a Nigerian prince.
Wow. So then he would be emailing.
Exactly. He would do it. He literally said, "I'm gonna do it for the meme." He wants to become a Nigerian prince, and we were laughing about that for so long. And I was like, "No, you know what you should do because the last time we had met up before this, we were at his house and we were watching Bollywood clips. I was like, you need to become a Bollywood actor. Because he also wants to become an actor. You should become a Bollywood actor. And he was like, what would my superpower be? And I go, I don't know. And he was like, I know. I would stop a bullet with my eyelashes. Does that not sound like Bollywood to you?
It does.
And he would make people like fly with his spit. Like he would spit on people and they would just go flying.
Wow. Ooh, I have something like this.
What?
Oh, I've seen you in this.
Yeah, was that? I don't think you went out with us that night.
No, but this looks really nice with the lace and everything.
Yeah, see, that was what I was thinking of wearing instead of like. So what Alicia's holding is like a mesh dress, and I decided maybe I shouldn't go like a tramp today.
This is so nice.
Should I try it on? I also don't know what to wear under it.
This.
That or that.
I really like this.
I don't think you've seen me in that.
Oh, that's a top.
Yeah. Did you think it was trousers?
I
only brought shorts. I need to buy more denim shorts because they frame my figure so nicely. You know when we go downstairs, your mum is going to want to take a picture of us.
Ooh, try this on.
Should I try that one?
Yes.
I'll try it on. Because, like, it's all well and good to go in, like, a fancy dress, but, like, who's going to notice me?
Hello?
I mean, notice us, yes, but me. Just you looking at my body dysmorphia issues, just being like, what are you talking about? Like, I know what I'm talking about. I'm ready. It's like a 30 minute, that took me 30 minutes to do. You know what my hesitation with this outfit is?
Cold.
No, not even, like, this is stupid. It's that I only shaved half my thigh. And it's gonna look like, like I'm a goat from, like, the waist up. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Oh wait, we need to do a shot on camera. Let me pause this. And then, you don't have to do a shot. You can just put some Coke in a glass and drink it.
Is it still...
Yeah, it is. But
okay, no, you do it then. You do it.
No. Come here. I'm gonna pause this and then I'll start it.
You're gonna drive the
Okay,
boat.
new plan. Alicia really doesn't want to have any fizzy drinks or rum because rum is not her drink. She has a few bad times with rum, but
Ooh.
I'm gonna go hard. Someone actually bought this for me. Two Corners of the Universe, the user. He actually bought this for me because I did an interview with him that's gonna come out in a month or so. So thank you for helping my alcoholism. You can smell it. Smell it. She still has the bad taste in her mouth because she's had such a bad experience. Do you have a straw? I'm gonna get lipstick on it. She just gave me the dirtiest look. Like, what are you doing? See her sashay out of the room. Okay, updated plan. Alicia's back. She's got a drink. She's got Malibu, which I feel like is better for you, because it's like sweet, and we have matching hair for once in our lives, and we're gonna go in like twinsies anyways. But yeah, I might change this outfit and see what that one looks like. Because I brought my entire wardrobe today. But yeah, come. Oh, the professionalism.
I just don't want to expose anything.
All right, cheers. To 1 month of sobriety. All right. Took 3 hard sips.
Oh my god.
Oh. See, this is the thing with rum. I can literally just drink it. Like straight.
So dangerous.
It is so dangerous. The fact that you bought this for me, you've really funded my alcoholism. I'm fine. I do not have a problem. I'm actually going sober for a month. I'll be fine. But thank you for joining us. Subscribe to Alicia's face because she's beautiful.
Oh, so are you. You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Subscribe for more of this.
Subscribe for more of this. If you hated this, please tell me in the comments below. Please thumb down and Alicia will murder you.
Exactly.
I'm not going to edit that out because this is where we're at. I have a Patreon. If you would like to fund my alcoholism, please do consider donating to me. But on a more serious note, we are going to go sober for an entire month for cancer, for Macmillan cancer.
Fund our trip to Disneyland.
God, that would be amazing.
I know, right?
But like, we are going to go sober for an entire month to raise money for Macmillan cancer. And I will put the link in the description below. Please consider donating to that. It's a wonderful cause to donate to. You know, if you are thinking about donating to me and not to Macmillan Cancer, please take that money and put it in Macmillan Cancer because they deserve it so much more. But thank you for getting ready with me and spending some time with Alicia. You have been missed on our channel.
Aww.
I get comments saying, when is the other girl coming back? And I'm like, she has a name.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've been missed, and we would like to have you back at some other later stage. I really did think that she was going to get ready with me, but she got ready with me before I got ready.
We need to like plan it properly next time.
But I have some great content coming up, by the way, with some art videos. But you know, I'm not going to reveal anything. I'm going to let that speak for itself. But thank you for joining us, and I will see you in the next video. So, bye.